All right, you guys, we are back at it. We finally get to do a little fishing here. You can see the river behind me. I've never fished here before, but we're gonna give it a whirl and see if we can't get a couple of brook trout to put on the smoker. So y'all stay tuned and let's get after it. See if they'll eat this gulp minnow. There's no fish here. Of course, I'm right up under a daggone tree. Got the bottom.
What do you got, power bait?
Yeah. Let her drift on down. Throw in the old dough ball. We think 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And then we'll go to where we know there's some fish. This is uncharted waters. For me, I'm not in my comfort zone on this stretch of the river here. That's why I've got this dough ball on there. That just tells you all you need to know. I told Heidi we'd give this 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. And we're going to the other side of town where we're comfortable with. We're gonna make a couple casts at the end of this pool here where it kind of riffles to nothing. So we'll give it a couple more casts here and then we're gonna bounce. All right, you guys, we have made it back down here to a good little pool. I'm gonna throw me a little dough ball in there, see if we can't pull something out. We haven't had a bite yet, so we're getting a little anxious. My little grocery bag, some dough balls here. Try the dough balls first, let them sit out there for a little bit, and then I'll throw a jig out there. Just the lazy boy way of fishing, but if it works, I will take it. It's not good. Well, that was short-lived. Well, y'all, first cast and we broke off, so we are going to throw a jig out there. It's a little Berkeley gulp minnow on, what is it, a 16th ounce jig head. Should have gotten a little bit bigger ones, like 8th ounce. Get it out there. This pool is really big. All right, let's fling this little guy out there. There we go, guys. All right. We got one, y'all. Look at that. Pretty little rainbow there. Whew. I just couldn't get it out there far enough. Perfect. All right, y'all, we need one more. We need one more. And we got our fish to throw on the smoker. Let's get another one. I will say I'm all shaky. I love it. One thing about these Berkeley gulp minnows, they're worth about one fish. That material that they're made out of, they're not very durable. You can see it slid down the hook shank there. Let's get us another one. We're gonna go up just a tick and see if we can't trick another one here. We just need one more. One more. And I got Heidi helping me here, so she's liable to have a limit already. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go back down. Can't let her. Oh, there's a tree. Yeah, on the old jig. Right down there. Heidi. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another nice, y'all can't really see it, squirmy little thing. Another nice rainbow there. Look how they're eating that thing. Whew. That's what you want to see right there. All right, well, tomorrow we got a date with the smoker. That's official. All right, you guys, I've got 2 so far. My phone is on 20% battery, so I'm gonna film as much as I can. But let's see if we can't get a couple more for dinner tonight. Heidi. Oh, he came off. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but I just had one get off. All right, y'all, my phone died. We just got back to the house here right before sunset. I'm gonna show y'all what I got going on here. I'm gonna fillet these fish in the morning. I did get a bonus fish. It was a little bit bigger than the rest of them, but most of them are the same size. 2 rainbows in 1 bag. I don't know if y'all can see these guys real good, but they fillet better when they're cold anyways. So there's 2 and the last one. That's the smallest one I got. So I got 3 fish to smoke tomorrow. And we're gonna get out there in the morning and see if this smoker actually works. So y'all stay tuned and we'll see you in the morning. What's going on, everyone? We are back out here at the smoker with our fish from yesterday. Today is the day that we get to test the smoker out and see if all this works can actually pay off. So let's get these fish filleted, and I've got another fire pit over here that I'm gonna use to shovel coals into this one. So after we get done filleting these guys, we're gonna go over there and start that up. They fillet so much easier when they're nice and cold. That's why I put them on ice for the night. You can see how buttery clean that is. Look at that. Nice little fillet there. All right. Got my Ziplocs from yesterday that I put the trout in, and I'm gonna throw them back in there. I might go take them down to the creek for the raccoons or something to munch on later on, but I'm not gonna leave them up here. This was that bonus one from yesterday right here. Two down. All right, you guys, we got our 6 fillets here. I'll give you a little peek. So I'm gonna wash these fillets off in the creek. I'm gonna go over here and start this fire and this other fire set over here, get a nice bed of coals going, and then transfer the coals over here and get this smoker fired up. All right, you guys, finally we got this thing going. It's gonna be interesting tending to 2 different fires at the same time, so we gotta stay focused through this thing. We are back over here at the smoker. I'm just tending to that fire. It's a lot of work, but I'm gonna go ahead and clear this out of any debris, anything that can catch fire, and then I got some rocks down by the creek to do a little fire block on there. So let's get in here and get this bad boy cleared out. The ground up here is super wet, which is a good thing. I don't have to worry about anything catching on fire, hopefully. You see, all this is pretty much moss and pine needles. Jeez. Get rid of all that. All right, I'm gonna put these rocks in a little circle, and then I'm gonna grab the camera and show y'all what it looks like in here. Looks pretty cozy, really. All right, so I got my little fire ring there. All right, y'all, the moment has arose. I'm gonna go ahead and put these trout skin side down on the rack that I made here. And here in the next 4 or 5 minutes, I'm gonna go get the first load of coals up and put them in here. So it's go time. The fish are on there. Hopefully y'all can see them in there. So that's all the trout on there. Now let's go get some coals and get this thing fired up. First load of coals going in. So far, not looking too good. It's all going out one dang side. Last ditch resort. I will go back to the house and I will get a tarp and I will put it on here. I told myself I was not gonna do this. I was not gonna cheat, but this has gotta work, so I'm going to get a tarp. We're gonna learn today. Gonna learn today. Ain't that a pretty looking gem? All right, we need more coals. Guys, we're gonna figure this out, I'm telling you. Oh, me. Any little bit helps. I can't wait for y'all to see this thing. I mean, I've got stuff stuck absolutely everywhere. So now I need to go get more coals from the other fire pit. So sooner or later we'll be able to sit down. We haven't been able to yet, but I'm excited that it's actually smoking. I'm not excited about having to put a tarp on there. All right, you guys, I'm gonna give you all a little update. This has been a journey, to say the least. I just stoked it again. As you can see, it's smoking pretty good, but you gotta keep an eye on this thing or it'll just go out on you. So this is probably gonna take another, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours of continuous smoke to get these things done. And we'll be eating trout here before you know it. Oh yeah. Whew. She's smoking good. I'm probably gonna check the trout here in another 45 minutes or so. I had no clue this was gonna be this much work, but it's been fun. Hopefully the trout's just as good. I'm sure it will be. All right, you guys, I stepped away for a couple of seconds and it got a little smoky, a little too much flame in there, but it's all good. I'm going to check the trout now and see what they look like. Needs quite a bit longer. I'll put it that way. It's still squishy. God, that's hot. All right, cover this thing back up. The fish has been smoking now for like, I don't know, 3.5, 4 hours. So I'm almost positive it's done. We're losing light here. Thankfully, we got a warm day. As you can see, the smoker's still smoking. I did have one bit of an issue. I had this side got a little toasty, so I had to take it off. I wouldn't recommend building a smoker out of straight cedar, but I knew that going into it. So let's take these guys off of here and see what they look like. All right, this is the moment of truth here. All right. Oh yeah. They are perfect. I'll show you all a close up here in a second. Look at this. Just falls, pulls right off of the skin there. That's a prime piece of trout right there. It's delicious. You can taste the smoke all the way through it. Oh man, so good. And I'm so hungry. Been out here all day. So, quick tip, ours is just skim. Don't build a smoker out of straight cedar, but if that's all you have, it works. So let's get the rest of these fish out of here. All right, y'all, here's what's left of the smoker, but you can see the fish actually did surprisingly well on this little rack right here. Look at that, just falls apart. Got a little cedar shavings on there. Look at that. Just falls right off of the skin there. You can just almost hold it up and just shake it off. That's what you're left with. Nice smoked fish. All right, you guys, that is a wrap for the smoker, the catch and cook smoker build video. It has been an absolute journey getting to this point, I can tell you that much. Everything worked out good, minus the smoker getting a little bit too hot, and it was a little bit difficult getting it started, but you know, we've got great smoked fish. We're gonna take it back to the house and prepare it some way. This is what's left of the smoker. All right, y'all, I lied a little bit. I know I said at the beginning of this video that I was gonna do a fish dip with the trout. And then in the woods, when I was done cooking them, I was like, nah, we're not gonna do it. But Heidi convinced me to do it, and she whipped up a nice little fish dip here for y'all.
Hello, everybody.
Just like I said.
I think this is my first appearance on your YouTube channel.
It is.
Wait, you haven't showed it to him.
There you go.
Check it out.
You want to do the honors?
Let's do it together.
All right.
I can tell you,
got a crust.
it smelled so good before we even put it in a dip. But
cheers on
cheers.
that.
Put it on a crack-a-doodle.
Bye.
It's really good. Oh my gosh. You can still taste the smoke.
You can taste the smoke.
And the cedar. branches, like
The ones that burned.
all I did, because we've got limited stuff over here, but his fish was like perfectly beautiful, flaky. So we just stirred it up in a bowl and put some sour cream in there. I feel like cream cheese would have been better.
Oh, no.
But
Well, it's still good.
yeah, and capers and Parmesan cheese. And that's all you need. Maybe a little hot sauce.
A little hob sauce.
A little hob sauce. Habanero.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap this up. Thank y'all for watching. On to the next adventure. Y'all stay tuned.